What's up YouTube? KidMoto22 here, and today we're going to talk about Indian, specifically the new Indian Pursuit, and whether I think that the Indian Pursuit is just a straight copy of Harley's Road Glide Ultra. So let's get to that right now. Welcome back YouTube, KidMoto22 here, and today, like I said in the intro, I want to talk about whether I think the Indian Pursuit is just a straight copy of Harley's Road Glide Ultra. So, a couple of things that I found interesting first to start off with. If you guys have paid close attention, I think it's really interesting the names that they've picked for the last two models that they put out. So when Indian, I should say, first released their full bagger, performance bagger, whatever you want to call it, they called it the Challenger. They were throwing down the gauntlet and saying to Harley, we challenge you, right? We're going to challenge your flagship bagger, your Road Glide, and we're going to call this one the Challenger. I thought it was interesting that they now called the next one the Pursuit. It feels a little bit like they named it after a bike that would be chasing Harley Davidson. So are they truly chasing Harley? Is that the idea? So the first one they throw down, they call it the Challenger, and the second one they call it the Pursuit? I don't know if anybody else ever noticed that, but I thought that was interesting in how they named these those two bikes. So let's get to it. Let's get to this Pursuit, right? So the first thing is I really think that Indian just didn't make the mark on this one, only in the styling. I'll talk about the performance in a minute, but only in the styling. Indian has an opportunity to step outside of the mold, to do something different, to truly be innovative. I will use two other motorcycles as an example where I think that they stepped out of the mold and they were innovative. I'll go with the first one, the Kawasaki Vaquero. I'll put a picture of this right up here. The Kawasaki Vaquero is obviously a touring motorcycle. It's on a touring platform. It's a full fairing touring motorcycle. But if you look at this, it doesn't look like the Road Glide. Is it similar? Yes. Does it look exactly like it? No. It has a different lighting fixture in the front in terms of having one light or three lights. They can be vents up in the front. There's a bunch of different ways that fairing does not look like the Road Glide. Even from the side, even from a side angle, it doesn't look like a Road Glide. And so, in my opinion, I think this is one area where a company made a touring motorcycle that steps away from what Harley's doing. The second one, obviously, is the Goldwing. The Goldwing is a full-size touring motorcycle that looks nothing like Harley's Road Glide or Street Glide, for that matter. These are two motorcycles I think just look very different from what Harley's doing. Now, they're not American-made motorcycles. Does that make a difference? I don't know. But for, design's sake, Indian's Pursuit and Indian's Challenger look like the Road Glide. So I just think that they missed the mark on that. I think they had an opportunity to do something different, to do a full fairing motorcycle that just didn't look exactly like Harley. And the reason why I think they missed the mark on this is because all things being equal, Indian's not standing out here, right? Their bikes are basically the same price as Harley. They don't have the support structure that Harley does, and they don't have the aftermarket support so that people can customize these bikes. So let's make them different to start with so that they don't look like all the Harleys. Otherwise, people are going to only choose the Indian because they don't want the Harley, okay? This is where I think Indian hits the mark. If you're going to compare the Challenger to the Road Glide or the Pursuit to the Ultra right out of the box, Indian wins. Okay? They do. Because Indian's bike right off the showroom floor is a better motorcycle in a lot of sense. It's more powerful. It has a lot more technology and a better suspension. There's a lot of performance things that they've done to the bike and technology things that they've done to the bike that right out of the gate, it makes it better than the stock Harley offerings, okay? I say stock Harley offerings. Who buys a motorcycle and leaves them stock? Certainly nobody I know does that with a motorcycle. Buys it and just leaves it the way that it is, right? If you're the kind of person that would buy, that wants an American-made motorcycle, wants to buy a complete bike right off the showroom floor and is never going to do anything with it, buy an Indian. But if you want to do things to your bike, you're going to buy the Harley because there's more offerings out there. So why didn't Indian go out and make a motorcycle that was a full fairing touring motorcycle, all the bells and whistles, all the comfort mods, and just make it look different? Why couldn't they make it stand out? They didn't, and that's where I think they missed the mark, and that's why I think it's just a straight copy. I mean, if you take away the technology and the performance things that they already did in the Challenger, you have an Ultra. And you can do more with the Harley Ultra Road Glide because there's more things in the aftermarket. So that's where I think they missed the mark. So that's where I land on this. That's why I think that that Indian is just straight kind of copying what Harley's doing already and throwing their technology or performance spin on it, which I don't know if that is really what is going to hit the mark for them, because they don't have the support, they don't have the aftermarket support, they don't have the dealer network. So But I think they have a network, and I think they could do something with this if they just made it different. So that's what I have for you guys today. Let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree, or you just think that I'm way off. Maybe I am. Who knows? So if you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. I'll put a link to another video of mine up over here or over here that you might like. And yeah, thanks for watching. And always remember, subscriptions are free. This is Kid Moto. I'm out.